we're in.
Okay, so welcome back. How has everybody been?
Stressed.
Awesome.
Stressed?
Good.
Doing.
Why does everything keep breaking?
Because you touched yourself? I don't know.
If he didn't say it, I was kind of.
Okay, so where we last left off, you guys had just gotten done killing a bunch of irradiated radioactive RAM. And now that, well, not all of them are dead, are they? They're just kind of sprawled. They're all injured, but they're trying to lazily get you with their claws.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're also echoing quite a bit.
Probably because Frank is standing right next to me. And I don't know if push talk can be used on your phone.
It can be. It's a
Not
little
you
more.
have to push it off. How do you do push it?
Go to settings.
Huh.
And I don't know if there's like a button that's going to come up.
Alright, I got it.
Okay, is this better?
Yeah, it's better.
Okay. So, what is everyone doing now?
We're still on the shit with the Ractathrane.
No, Darby, you teleported back to the Tempest and have left the wormhole and said,
Okay.
yes, you're still on the alien ship.
Oh, there we go.
And Darby's character is still faceless, and we shall refer to her as such.
Yeah.
Since this is the transition of a new scene, you guys have lost 1 minute.
Okay.
Yay.
And since this is the beginning of a new session, I gained 3. Because I'm still not entirely certain. It says I get 2 for each player, but I can't be certain if there's a cap at 6, like what there is with momentum or not. Alright, so. Rated cannibalistic lizard people.
I'm probably binding them up and taking their weapons away.
We already did that.
As best I can. Oh.
Have weapons.
Unless
Unless you're gonna sever their hands and remove their jaw.
Like you should with real zombies. What? So Che kind of pipes up. What are our options?
Push talk. You're the commanding officer.
Sorry, what was the question?
What are the options?
What are our options?
We really haven't started. You guys have just eliminated 7 rectifiers.
Yeah, take the weapons, leave the bodies where they are, and or next.
Real quick, since my phaser got fried last game,
Because you fucked up.
yeah. Any chance I can have one beam down?
Okay. So, Darby, this is when I'm going to have you roll your reason and engineering.
Oh, I am so screwed. Okay, 1 and 2.
Yep.
Oh, 2 and 1.
Okay. So, congratulations, Darby. You have extra momentum that you can spend to ask questions about this. But if you remember correctly, transporting is not an option. It's why you had to take a shuttle onto the ship.
Oh, crap. Okay. Well, hand-to-hand combat it is then.
Unless somebody is willing to give you their hand phaser.
Yes. I'm asking if there's an extra hand phaser to the crew that's down with us.
Somebody with an hand.
Come on.
Che did not bring his disruptor rifle on this.
Yeah.
But I suppose you can use mine.
No, it's okay. There's no reason to leave anybody unarmed in this situation. I'm pretty efficient with hand-to-hand combat with my attributes, so I should be fine.
Like, out of character, you mean just like you're proficient with hand weapons?
Oh, yo.
I don't have any room up here for you, baby.
Yeah, I'm out of character. Hand-to-hand goes with daring and security, right?
Yeah,
Oh yeah, I should be fine.
you said. Okay, so you are going. So I take it you want to bank what momentum you can?
Yes, I'm gonna bank the momentum since we lost one on the new session anyway.
Not the new session, new scene.
New scene, my bad.
Okay, so after subduing the 7 Raxfan that are here, where are you guys going to go? What are you guys?
Okay, so Che's gonna pull out his tricorder.
Okay.
How far can it detect radiation from?
So you're gonna look at your tricorder.
Yeah, how far can it detect radiation from?
Go ahead. since this is roll your reason and science.
To success.
Okay, the radiation has not reached into the inner area of the ship that you guys are currently, but there are open areas that kind of cross over from one section to the next. Apparently, life support systems or the security shields have gone down.
Okay. So, Che wants to know if engineering is relatively radiation free and if the bridge would be relatively radiation free.
Okay. Since you only needed the one success, I will let you use the one that you have as an extra question. At which point you can say that you can detect that the bridge is completely irradiated.
Okay.
The main engineering, however, while the main engine compartment is flooded, it's at the heart of the ship. It's the only area towards the center of the ship where there is that is affected by the radiation, and it only is in the inner engine chamber.
Okay. So, Che remarks upon this. I don't think we're going to be able to get to the bridge and pilot this thing out. It's completely irradiated. We could potentially hit engineering and shut this thing down.
But you also did detect that there are survivors. They're kind of holed up in a room, kind of on the same level as main engineering, just I'll say like 2 corridors down.
Commander, we also have survivors. I'm reading non-irradiated life signs. 2 corridors down from engineering.
I think he's gonna test out to see if the new computer is gonna. Okay, sorry. Frank was trying his new computer out to see if we ran into a problem. I had to get a new microphone, and apparently it did not come with the heads, the jack, and the microphone jack splitter that's needed for most computers.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So I'm currently using Frank's, and he's currently using his phone.
Got it.
Okay, let me. I know. Okay, okay, so you guys are continuing on to through the ship. Uh, uh, oh, that's right. We're also waiting for Frank to give orders in regards to the survivors you detect on the engineering deck.
All right, can you guys hear me?
Yep. You're a little soft, but you're coming through.
Okay, as for survivors, we'll get to them as we can. Let's try to get everything shut down, and we'll get to the survivors, and we'll get them out as we get to them.
Aye, Commander.
So, Nar, what are you doing at the moment? Are you just hoping you don't become Cardassian kibble and bits?
I mean, they're not any danger to us right now because they're, severely incapacitated and dying. And since there's nothing else I can do, it's kind of like, well, I'm gonna be here. I suppose I could be trying to make sure I have all the stuff to help inoculate the survivors so that we can evacuate them.
Okay, so I'm gonna move the map to here. If you guys want to put your tokens where because you've come across this. Let's just ignore that this looks like a Federation ship. I don't have a lot of maps to go off.
That means we'll have to be drawing.
Oh, whoops! I need to.
Oh, there we go.
Okay, so this would be nope, wrong one. This should be Ensign Ricky. Nope. This TS. And the unaltered combat derby is you. Where do you want to be? Where do you want to be?
Which story going in first?
Well, first, who is in point? Point's in front, right?
Yes.
Okay. Who is in point?
I'm more than likely, because I'm the security officer, I would probably be going first.
Okay, so Europe. Who wants to be behind Derby?
I'll be behind Darby.
I mean, okay.
With the tricorder.
With tricorder.
Yeah,
Okay.
ready to back me up when I hit those crit fails, huh?
Or get terribly mangled, which is the more likely option, but
Okay, so the first thing I'm going to have you guys notice it's the walls are covered in blood.
Is it fresh or is it dried blood?
It's kind of a mixture of both.
Oh, yay.
You can see that there is a hatch right there. I'm not gonna say it's Jeffrey's tube, but it is it it's almost a hallway like the one you're standing in. It's just it is specifically for engineers access. But it looks like somebody tried to jam it shut and was pulled through, and there's like the lower portion of a body within along the floor of the hat.
Does it look like the body? Does it look like one of their own, or what could have been one of the prisoners that they were keeping?
It is a Rakatran.
Okay.
Body.
Yay. Sorry, Josh. What were you going to say?
I was just gonna say, weren't they called something other than the Ractithran here, like
The Raktathara.
Thara? That's right.
Yeah, until I can remember Rachnathora, I'm probably just going to keep saying Rachnathran.
Rakti.
Rakti.
How about we work on getting the name actually right?
Yeah. No, I was thinking if the body may have looked like one of the prisoners, there could have been a few survivors hiding around here.
So where's that body, by the way? I'll just, like, freehand some blood on the floor.
Well, there's the lower half of the body right there.
Blood time. There.
Gonna see how. Oh, okay.
Yeah, there's like you can see blood up against the walls. There's as well, which is rather impressive considering what the walls are supposed to be made of.
What are they supposed to be made of?
Duranium alloy.
Oh. So,
It's like a massive pool of blood right there. And there are 2 drag marks. One going that way and one going that way.
How fresh is that lower half of the body that's in the Jeffries tube?
It's
Well, this is where you get to roll your reason in medicine.
Can I ask the medical officer?
Oh
do
no,
that?
no. You asked first.
Oh, yay. Oh, yeah, that's even lower than my engineering.
I know. Have fun with that.
Oh, so wish me luck.
You think you're fairly confident that it's fairly old.
Okay.
Che examines his tricorder, looks up, examines it again, and simply kind of holds up his hand. Commander, I believe in the room.
Yes.
I think in the room adjacent to us, we have maybe some form of a computer core access. If I'm reading these scans right, I might be able to get access to something like the engineering protocols and maybe shunt some of this radiation out of our way.
All right, go ahead and give it a shot.
All right, so Che moves over to this door. I assume it's this room, correct? Jimmy? All right. He's gonna cautiously slide open the door and move in to clear the room.
I'm going to move in with him. If I can figure out how to drag my piece. And I cannot drag my piece.
Yay! Darby's luck continues. Let me see if I can drag Darby's piece. Nope.
Hey Josh, can you hear Jimmy?
No, I cannot.
Okay. You're the only one I can hear right now.
That is because I was muted.
Oh, okay.
Just trying to remember how exactly I set this. You know what? I'll just do it this way. Oh, that's right. That's what I. Okay. There, Darby. Now you can.
Okay. There we go. Oh, yay. Well, looks like I get to test my hand-to-hand combat skill.
There were bloody drag marks in the room. Why are you surprised?
That's enough sass from the darkness.
Hey, we should probably be clearing rooms as we go anyway, just to make sure nothing sneaks up behind us.
It's true.
Okay. So,
Well, at least this time I can't blow my hands off.
No, you can just get your hands bitten off.
I honestly think the way combat went was one person goes, then the next, then the turns change in you and or the players and the DM, and one person goes at a time. So
Okay.
I am going to say that now that we are in combat, guys need to go first. Determine who's going to go first.
1, 2,
It
3,
doesn't matter to me. What's up?
Who's going to go?
Che, being the high reflexes cat, will go first.
Okay. Just ignore, these are not like student desks. This is not a classroom. Think of these as individual work consoles.
Okay.
This is like on a Tempest. There is a room like it is where you can just directly access the computer core. So go ahead, Che. What are you gonna do?
Phaser set to stun. He's going to immediately, well, since he came in the door, like the angle at which he came in the door, he's going to take a shot at
Which one is he
this
gonna
one
go
right
for?
there. The one right in
That
front of him.
one. Okay.
And shooting is control and security, correct?
Yes. Control and security.
Hey, did you come in like a wrecking ball?
Che does not ever come in like a wrecking ball.
Okay, so you hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
2 and 5 effects.
Fuck. What were the effects of hand phasers?
I remember at one point I wide beamed those Cardassians, so maybe I could do that again.
I will say that you could possibly, well, since you targeted the one that's by himself, you wouldn't be able to
All right.
do a cone effect.
Curses. Foiled again.
Okay, so I need to make notes of this. And the
Throw caution to the wind.
okay, so there are 4 minions here. You hit Number 3 for 2 stress. Okay, so it is their turn.
Okay.
He is going to run up to you. And it is daring and security. He might fail. That's going to be awesome. Yeah, oh.
Oh,
Oh.
looks like I'm not the only one rolling crit fails.
Okay, he missed. And actually, since he rolled that complication, he is, I will say,
Can't hold
he's
off.
not lying prone, but he swung so hard he's kind of bent over one of the tables.
Che
Or the console.
suplexes him.
Well, hang on, it's Darby's turn.
Okay. Jay, do you, out of character, do you want me to leave him for you?
Just do what your character would do.
I'm going to.
I will point out the logic that one has decided to come into hand-to-hand combat with us, and that's what you're stuck to.
Yeah, I'm going to attempt to knock him unconscious through hand-to-hand combat.
Okay.
Daring and security. There's no way I'm going to miss this.
Don't say
Yeah, I know, right? 1 and 2.
Mm-hmm.
Two successes.
Okay, let me just check something right quick. Okay, go ahead and roll the damage for your unarmed.
Unarmed. Oh. Two successes. I'm guessing those little signs mean effects or something.
Mm-hmm. So what exactly are you trying to do?
I was just trying to knock him unconscious. Nothing fancy.
Yeah, that didn't work.
Okay, wait. I just want to check and see if I got whether it's like going. They went in there and they're a bunch of the like irradiated guys, right? They didn't just like go in there and like cling on their way into diplomacy or something, right?
No. They're not. They just didn't go in and start shooting randomly.
Yes,
okay, just making sure.
we are
That
sure
would've been
that
hilarious.
we were sure that these are not survivors. Yes.
Yes, run in there. Fire at will. Fire at will.
Kill
Which
all the
one's real?
survivors. Okay, so these guys. He is running up.
Sorry, Jay, I can't do a wide beam like I did.
Last time you tried that, it almost blew off your hand.
Uh-huh.
Is it my turn yet?
Not just yet. Okay, he missed too.
Oh God. Oh, okay, never mind.
So, Che's up again.
Actually, it would be,
Oh no, it's our
those
two
in the
companions.
hallway.
Yeah, it's those in the hallway.
So Frank, Emily, decide who's gonna go first.
Frank can go first.
Yeah, I was gonna go since I'm closest.
Okay. So you're gonna run the room.
Well, not necessarily run, but I'm gonna go into the room.
She's gonna leisurely stroll in, get the latte on the way.
Like a band.
They're fine in there. It does.
Paper Talbot.
I'm gonna strut into the room.
Sassy.
So what are you gonna do? Just fire?
Phase it to heavy stun, and yeah, I'm gonna target the nearest person moving, and that's none of our team, and I'm just gonna fire.
Okay, so you're gonna have to come to about right there. Right. So which one are you gonna go for?
Guy over at the far corner.
Him?
One above.
Oh, okay. Go ahead and roll for your weapon. Control and security.
Focus or anything?
Um, no.
Complication task.
There's no complication. It's just 1 and 2. Okay, so you hit. Roll damage. Fuck.
Yay!
He is injured. Okay. Because he took 5 points of damage.
Hooray!
Okay, so Emily, it's your turn. Oh wait, no, wait, that was Frank. So it is. Okay. Now it's your turn. What is the Emily gonna do?
I'm gonna go in the room, and I don't know, I guess I'm gonna have to shoot somebody.
You're gonna shoot someone. Shoot Darby in the back.
Okay, well, if you insist, Q. No, of course I'm gonna shoot one of our irradiated friends. This guy, he's
I
right
know.
here.
Are you going for lethal or non-lethal?
Non-lethal. I mean, that's what I'm supposed to do, right? That's in the that
Yes,
was in
but you're also
that was my How to Be a Federation Person package when I was studying for
yes.
the
The appropriate chapter was called "How to Be a Wuss."
right, yeah. There we
All right, so go ahead and roll your control and security. Which one are you going for, by the way? You said that one, right?
No, I said this one here.
Oh,
He's
that
like
one?
right
Okay.
there in front of me, basically, and there's no one standing in the way to accidentally get shot. Well, sort of.
Damn it.
Okay, so
Well, you're just hoping for that critical fail, aren't you, Jimmy?
how does
really am.
how does it work again?
Quick, Darby, jump in the way.
Okay, so you are going to there's Saskinar. You are going to click on your control and security.
Uh-huh.
You do not have a focus.
Right.
Your complication is ranges task roll is 2,
Okay.
and then you are going to roll.
Right. Pew, pew, pew.
Pew pew pew. No, you missed.
Damn Federation phaser shaped wrong.
I will loan
Terrible.
you my
Sorry for the engineer.
Cardassian. I will loan you my Cardassian battle rifle next time we sortie.
Darby got in the way.
No. No. I would never jump in front of a shot from an ally.
Okay, so he is going to take a swipe at you, Josh.
I defend myself.
And he hits.
Oh, yes, he does.
Hang on. This could hurt. Oh, Josh. Oh, shit.
Oh, Josh.
Yep.
It's okay, I'm a
So-
doctor.
9 stress altogether.
Nine?
Yeah, with their claws, they have vicious, so that means any effect they roll adds 1 more to the stress.
Okay, because I was like, oh, okay, that I count 6 or 7 there. Okay, so 9. Okay, I have 9 stress on my sheet now. I take a fairly brutal slice to the claws to that chest and bleed profusely.
Yeah, that fucking hurt. Okay, so who went first the last time between you and Darby? Was it you?
No, Che went first, and then the enemy went, then I went.
Okay, so Che, it's on you now.
Okay. So, tell me something, Jimmy. These workstations, are they bolted to the floor?
Yes.
Right, Ray.
Damn it. We're good. depending on your point of view. So you hear Che let out like a pained yowl, probably deafening Lisa in the process. And then immediately he like springs forward and slides over that desk.
This one?
And books it
Or
down
this
over
one?
here.
Okay. I'm going to need you to make a fitness and con roll.
Any complication range on this?
No complication range. Let me see if you have something that will help.
3 successes.
Never mind. Okay. I just wanted to check whether you could successfully vault over that.
With cat-like grace, he vaults over that and books it over to the other side.
Okay, so what are you gonna do? Are you gonna take another action, or what are you gonna do?
I'm gonna take a shot at the one that just barely took the massive chunk of my flesh.
Actually, that was the one that took a massive chunk out of your flesh.
Well, if I
Wait,
fail,
which one?
Darby dies, and I see no negative consequence.
That one.
Okay. So I was looking at my character sheet focuses when you did it.
Dang it, 1 success.
Cat. What?
Delish.
Oh.
Here, let's make the Trey blood streak.
Okay, so Darby, as you see Che vault over one of the consoles, turn around and fires at the Raktathar in front of you, or kind of diagonal. And if he'd just been like another inch off, he would have hit you.
Oh, yay.
Which would have happened had he rolled, a failure.
Take
Yeah.
it.
I just realized that my positioning, I'm in between everybody now.
Yes, you picked
Yeah.
the worst potential place to be.
Okay. Next.
Oh,
Oh,
thank
yeah.
God.
Okay. So no, he missed. I'm gonna actually say that since he missed you, he kind of swung really hard, and now he's kind of facing the wrong direction.
So he's behind me. So I'm facing his backside.
His side.
Okay.
It's your turn, Darby.
Okay, I'm gonna take advantage of that and try and knock him off balance to the ground. I'm gonna try and knock him prone. And kind of get on top of him and just start punching him till he's knocked out. Or at least make an
Okay.
attempt to.
Okay.
Daring and
Daring
security. Since I'm knocking him prone, are there any extra complications?
You have a focus. The focus can be used, and it's one. Go for it.
I'm gonna use athletics.
Okay. You have
Yes.
hand-to-hand combat.
Oh yeah. No, I don't.
What do you mean?
Under my focus is gymnastics, hand phasers, shipboard tactical systems, team tactics, athletics, and inspiration.
Then you do not have a focus to use.
Oh. Okay.
How are you perfectly suited for a hand-to-hand combat if you don't have the focus in it?
That is going to be a goal in the future. So one complication, 1 and 2.
Mm-hmm.
I can tell you how.
Are you fucking
Yay!
How? How? I got 12 daring and 5 security. That means I got to roll 17 or less, and I still get 0 success. Well,
got
1
one
success, but the dice hate me. It's like last game with the hand phaser when I rolled 2 critical fails in the roll.
Uh-huh. Okay, so their turn.
So I don't do anything that I was trying.
Oh no. Oh shit.
Oh no!
no. Oh no!
Who's that?
10. 10 to you, Frank.
Oh snap!
Oh wait, Josh, I just remembered something. You took more than 5 in one go. You can't do anything. You are unable to act because you are injured.
Right.
I'll let it go for now, but yeah, from now on. Oh my god. Well, that one just took a massive chunk out of the commander. And all we can hear in the back is the Cardassian going, "Yay, I'm useful."
Don't we have some red shirts? Bring in that red shirt.
Okay, so
We're gonna need more firepower at this point.
Frank is now out of commission for now.
I'm killing Darby. No, his fault.
So is Josh. Okay, so it's on you now, Emily. What are you doing?
I'm gonna try to shoot this one
Okay.
because I need to be able to get to the commander there. You know, for medicines. No.
Light show. Saskia Nar isn't. Dr. Nar is in the corner going oons, 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 oons with her phaser, spinning it around like a glow stick.
What are we doing again? I completely forgot. I was having too much fun with your little Federation toy. It's
Okay.
cute that you call this a weapon.
I'm going to have him come in,
Oh, thank God.
and he is going to shoot. I'm just going to use. I forgot to make a character sheet for him. This could be bad. Oh, he
Well, I'm probably going to be screaming "die for the cause" at some point during this fight.
Why can we not Why can we roll like crap? Why are we rolling like crap?
I don't know.
Oh.
Jimmy, I need only warn you, don't let Che die. My next character idea is not fun.
Wait, what's your next character idea?
You'll see.
Oh, no.
It's probably going to be a Horta.
Oh God.
Call an incentive.
Mm.
See, everyone, this is how you play. You pick the backup character that's the most annoying character idea, and then the DM never wants you to die.
I'm going to spend a threat.
Shit. So what's the threat for?
NPCs can use it like you do momentum.
Oh
Okay.
no. Okay. Well, it's control and medicine that he rolled, so hopefully that means somebody's healed up.
Probably Frank, considering there's an NPC next to him.
Yeah. Oh, regardless, I'm charging that one next to Frank.
Oh. Ooh. Okay. So Nar, as you're sitting there with your glow stick, you see the Cryon come in. She stands there for a moment. You can see that or actually you can hear that she's making some sort of guttural noise, and she clenches her fist, and almost immediately the Rakithran, all of his blood evaporates out of his pores.
That's gross.
What?
The hell? Oh, I'm sorry. She's incapacitated. He actually says,
But she is letting out an agonizing scream. Okay. So, Darby, it is your go.
I'm going to look at the medical officer first, and then tell her to go get go heal the commander, and while I distract these two in front of me, which should be fun. And what I want to do is see if I can do something that'll hopefully. Can I just try and clothesline both of them?
You want to try and clothesline both of them?
Yes. To knock them both prone.
You can try.
At least that way she can get to the commander and go ahead and start healing him and then get the Che.
You can.
Okay. Daring and security, because that's worked so well so far.
Okay. Darby, listen to me. You have a complication range of 5.
Okay, clicking 5 on. You know what? Let's go for it. Complication 5, task roll 2. Guys, do you mind if I use a momentum?
Go for it. We got 6.
Okay. Hang
Okay.
on. Darby, there should be a handout. The cheat sheet. If you look at it, it shows you what you can spend for momentum.
I
Or what you
can't
can
see
spend
that cheat sheet.
Yeah, I
You
can't
can't?
see. Where is the cheat sheet?
There we go.
Awesome.
Oh, okay.
I thought I had it set to show to everybody. Sorry.
Well, now it is.
Okay. Yeah, I can spend 1 momentum for 1d20.
3 for 2 or 6 for 3.
I'm just gonna for now I'm just gonna spend 1 and get an extra d20.
Okay, so you are spending 1.
Yes. So I got a complication range of 5 and then a task roll of 3.
Yep.
Okay. I'll bet.
Okay. So
3
you got it.
successes. Okay. Roll a unarmed strike.
Yep. They're down.
Okay. So was I able to knock them both prone?
Well, they're both injured now,
Okay.
so they're both out of combat.
Sweet.
So combat is now over.
Wasn't able to do crap that entire round until now.
Well, all right then. Time to do some doctoring.
I hope all my molars are intact when we're done.
While she's doing her doctoring, I'm tying up the Ractithran, the unconscious Ractithran or the injured.
What are you using to tie them up with?
Don't know yet.
Computer
Do we have
does.
anything that can bind them? Is there anything around I can find to bind them up with, or anything that we brought with us?
Well, this is Star Trek, and you're not on a. You weren't planning a planetary mission, so there's no rope.
Oh, okay.
leave them. It'll be fine, like the other ones.
Well, we tied up the other ones.
We tied them up.
We had some basic
What?
bindings on us. I don't know how.
Who tied them up and with what? I'm confused.
Probably our security officer.
Well, just a precaution. After we're done with this room, we should seal this door behind us, just so they can't come up from behind.
That's fine. They're injured, without medical attention, and they're already dying of radiation poisoning anyway.
Okay, so I'm going to say that it's going to take you maybe about 10 minutes to get Che and Maral healed up to where they have they've taken 5 stress.
Okay.
I have documented that on my sheet. Thank you, doctor.
Fun break? In that time,
Hello? No, I cannot. Give me just a moment. I'll switch sources on my internet. Hello? I am talking. Hopefully my internet didn't just crap out.
more than oil.
I'm back.
Yay!
Are you?
Yeah, I am. Sorry about that. Guess I just had to switch which band of internet I was streaming from. We've been having a lot of internet problems thanks to all the construction downtown, so sorry about that.
Oh, that's nothing. Yesterday we went like a whole day with almost no internet.
Yeah, I don't know what's been up. It's been all over this region. Anyway, so last thing I heard was Jimmy say we got 5 stress, and then I was like, oh, yes, thank you, doctor. Do you think this will leave a scar?
This will leave a scar. Scars are cool.
No, Jay,
I
actually...
mean, it could, if you want me to make sure it does.
Che looks honestly a little concerned, and quickly insists, "No, that's all right. That's perfectly fine. I have my vanity."
So
Alright.
we can turn.
Huh?
I'm just turning Rawl and Jay right side up.
I mean, you're gonna want to follow up when we have access to a full sick bay, but otherwise it shouldn't. You're worried.
Che sits up in his now Captain Kirk-esque torn uniform.
I mean, he did just fight a lizard.
You okay over there, Commander? Noticing that she was also injured?
I don't think you're muted, babe. You can talk if you want.
What?
Oh, Jay was asking if Morale was okay. Oh, I thought you weren't on mute. That's why I was sorry.
I feel like something hit me from like a freight train.
Che gets up on shaky legs, and where do I need to plug into this computer core? Just at any of the consoles or any of the desks?
Any of the consoles, yeah.
Nearest one, then. Nearest one that's doesn't have an injured lizard man in front of it.
Okay.
So he plugs in. He starts digging through the computer with his tricorder.
Okay, so I'm going to need you to roll me a control and engineering.
Control engineering.com? Okay.
That's actually, let me double check that right quick. No, it would be actually, you know what? Sorry, just trying to. Son of a bitch. Sorry, reason and engineering.
Reason and engineering. Okay, I'm gonna try and hedge my bets and spend a momentum on an extra dice.
Oh, okay.
3 successes.
Oh yeah, you got it.
Okay.
So what are you trying to get?
Well. Shay does a dive for a little info on the ship and to access engineering's computer core.
Okay, so the ship is a conglomerated design of the Ractifara with lots of stolen technology from the conglomerate and the Klingon Union.
Okay. Shay fiddles around, looking through files until he kind of finds like the engineering controls, and sees if he can flush the some of the radiation or seal off or some of the radiation and perhaps that's in their way.
The only way to do that is to actually go into the engineering control booth, which is shielded. It's just on the outside of main engineering, and then there's doors that you can go down to into main engineering.
So there's like kind of a lockdown situation going on. Jay can't access from here. He has to go directly to the source.
Right.
Okay. Jay relays this. We have a lockdown situation. Something's triggered the lockouts. I can't access engineering from here, only from the main console down in engineering.
Since you got go ahead and roll a reason and science for me, please.
One success.
Okay. As you were going through, you managed to you did come across the specs for the ship. something particular caught your eye.
Okay.
Yes, this ship is pretty well protected from the energies that this wormhole has. Within reason.
Okay.
It is not meant for prolonged exposure.
Okay.
All of the readouts that you have says that this ship should only be within the wormhole for about 10 minutes.
By these readouts, do I know how long we've been in the wormhole?
Over 30.
Oh.
Actually, no. Let's just say it's been in for a couple of days.
A couple of days. Che looks a little shocked. This ship was only designed to be exposed to this environment for 10 minutes. It's been in here 2 days.
That's unfortunate.
He clicks a few more things on his
How
tricorder.
How many decks down till engineering?
Jimmy? Che gives that answer. 3 decks. 3 decks, Commander.
However, you are fairly close to a turbulent.
Are the turbos functioning?
Yes.
Yeah, Che taps a few buttons on his tricorder and unplugs it from the console.
Okay. So where are you guys gonna go? Because the turbolift is right there.
How reliable is that turbo lift right now?
Yeah, where the massive blood pool is? Yes.
My concern with the turbo lift is if when we get off on a floor that we get swarmed and we're in an enclosed space.
With only one way in. One small way in. Which means their ability to actually swarm us is fairly small. We may not be able to get out, but only 1 or 2 of them could force their way in at a time.
Yeah, but if there's enough of them, then they can just wear us down one by one.
And we build a wall with their corpses.
We 300 this bitch.
You know what? I'm all for that.
Che gives a very befuddled look between the doctor and our chief of security.
They won't actually be dead, but they will be incapacitated.
True, but keep in mind, we have learned they eat their own wounded, so that wall might not last too long.
It might last long enough for us to get the doors closed and move back up a floor.
That's if the bodies aren't clogging the doorway.
Lieutenant, what's the possibility if we get down to engineering that we can get this ship out of the wormhole?
Do you want me to make a roll for that, Jimmy?
Sure.
What do I need to roll?
It would be reason and science.
2 successes.
Well, determining if the engines are still working, you should be able to pilot the ship out.
Jay thinks a moment and simply says, if we can get me to that engineering console, I can... Yeah, I can engage the override protocols and probably pilot us out of the wormhole by accessing the engines.
How many can we? Is there a way we can use the console to life science and engineering?
You're asking if you want to be able to detect life signs?
Yeah, just so if we get to engineering, we know that there are this many life signs down there, whether it's survivors or the Arachnothuran. We'll at least have an idea of what.
R-A-K-T-I, racked.
Or if there's any Racti down there, we can at least somewhat prepare ourselves.
Go ahead and give me a reason and security roll.
Oh, so wish I had more reason right now. 2 successes.
Okay. There are no life signs in engineering.
Okay.
There are 20 life signs just a few junctions down from engineering.
Sir, there are no life signs in engineering right now, but there are about 20 a few junctions down from engineering. We may have a large fight on our hands, or it could be survivors.
All right, let's head down to engineering. Let's get these. See if we can get these engines running and get this ship out of this wormhole.
Okay, I'll take point.
Okay, so you're all going into the turbolift, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so the good news is that the turbolift opens up right to the engineering control room.
Convenient.
I have to work with the maps I got. Okay, not so fast, Josh.
Dang it!
Good God, man.
Hyperactive kitty.
Okay, so these doors are currently sealed, and this one looks as if it was manually locked down. You can see that there is blood kind of going this way.
Green. Someone killed a Vulcan.
Well, the Rakatran are reptiles.
They're partially Vulcan too.
It was red upstairs.
Well,
That was my blood.
no, it wasn't red on the other map. You're just colorblind.
No. No, it was red.
Here, I'll fix it. Now
Well, that
it's
looks-
Christmas blood.
Yeah, I was gonna say now it's don't Santa Claus.
Okay, so there are claw marks around, but this area seems to be relatively untouched. But besides and the blood there isn't really even all that. It's not that thick.
I was adding more color.
Shh, I'm making claw marks.
So, what is everyone doing?
Josh, you are going to hate me right now.
It's okay. I always slightly hate you.
I've been writing down my skills on a notepad, looking them up on the computer,
Uh-huh.
and I could have prevented that hit you took.
You're right. Now I do slightly hate you.
And how could you have done that?
One of my character's traits is close protection. When you make a successful attack, spend 1 momentum to protect a single ally in close range. The next attack against that ally, start of your next turn, is difficulty +1. So I could have helped prevent that.
Well, you didn't. So
Yeah.
who's a shitty security officer now?
For now.
No. We're gonna just stick with it because so far you've been pretty shitty anything you've done on it.
It's not my fault the dice are against me.
So me and Che are gonna go to the door and we're gonna use Hartley as a battering ram.
I'm good with this.
Well, I cannot get my thing on the field right now.
Oh, for the love of God, Darby! You click on you see your character sheet,
Yes.
drag it onto the map, and there you go.
My actual character sheet.
I just did it for you. You are right.
Oh,
there.
I see what I'm doing. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you. Okay. Well, if they're gonna if they're going to get the door open, I'm going to move into position.
And where is your position?
Kind of not in front of the door, but where are they going to be in front of the door? And I'm going to move in accordance to that.
Jay will be covering the right flank of the door.
I'll be covering the other flank.
I got there first.
No, Morale's
Fuck
got,
it.
Morale's got that one. You're on clear.
Boom.
Yeah, you're on clear. You
Okay.
Hey, Darby,
burst
Chicken Butt
in.
says what?
The what? Hello?
What did you say, Frank?
I said Chicken Butt says what?
Jimmy, bringing sanity back. What do I need to do to open this door?
It is going to be control and security. And your target success number is going to be 3.
Going to be what?
You are going to need to have 3 successes. You need 3 successes to do this.
I might have to use a value on this one. Give me a moment.
What value?
Either I'm tired of losing friends, considering I just had a near-death experience, or all life is a house of cards.
I'm not entirely sure either one would fit. You can just use a fucking memento.
I could, but I'd rather have one. I'd rather have a dice set to 1. Thank you.
Well, Frank could attempt to assist you, which means he gets to roll 1d20 if you succeed.
Okay.
Okay.
That'd be a good way to do it.
Do you want to use a memento?
Sure, let me use a momentum.
Okay. There you
Do
go.
I need to use a momentum too?
No.
Alright, what do I need to do to assist?
Oh.
Okay, so okay. So, babe, you need to roll your reason and security. Right? That's what I had you roll? No, control and security. I'm sorry. Control and security with complication 1, task roll of 1. And roll. Uh-oh.
I use a Benny to reroll.
What's that?
I use a Benny to reroll.
A Benny?
It's something. It's a joke from another game. They had a similar momentum point system, but you could use it to reroll. Emily was in that game. She should have laughed, but she didn't.
I knew what you're talking about, but just, I mean, you know.
I know, I'm not funny.
Exactly.
Okay. I'm going to say that as you are attempting to hack into the door, since you rolled a complication, the door seals itself and says that it requires the authorization of the chief engineer.
Oh, you sassy computer console, you. Okay, our options are we either find the chief of security, or we
Chief engineer.
Chief engineer, or we blow open the door.
Well, I mean, I imagine the easier of the two would be to check on those survivors and see if the chief engineer is one of them.
Then again, the chief engineer could be one of the irradiated.
If we blow open the door, there's a chance we might break whatever we need to use.
Che checks his tricorder. In the things he kind of pulled from the ship, does he know what the chief engineer looks like?
Yes.
Pull up his personnel file. What is he?
Her. She is also a Raktatharan. When you look up the current database, they are all Raktatharan.
Okay.
Does the do we just need a thumbprint, or does it require a password? Because we can just knock the chief engineer out and just use one of its claws if it just requires a thumb scan or something.
The computer said vocal ID.
Well, getting to what the question I asked Jimmy, does the picture in the personnel file look like anyone that we've fought so far?
No.
Okay, so maybe one of the survivors.
Actually, from what you've seen, you haven't run across any female Raktatharan zombies.
That's odd. I think Dr. Nar's suggestion has some merit.
Why is it odd that we haven't? What's up, Frank?
Can we cut through the door with phasers?
You mean this door?
Yeah.
It would take a very long time.
I'm going to look at Che real quick, and I ask, why is it odd that we haven't ran into females yet?
Because radiation is indiscriminate. It wouldn't matter if it was male or female.
True, but in this... Oh, say again?
I was just going to say, I can't say I know much about their society, but if they do have some kind of cultural separation or some cultural imperative to defend the
kind of like a insect nest defending its queen. You put the females in the safest spot so the colony can continue.
Maybe. But like I said, I don't know anything about their culture, so I couldn't really speak to that. Just there may be explanations for why.
No, I'm in agreement with the doctor.
Don't feel bad. Nobody knows a lot about their culture.
Che kind of pipes in. Well, a lot of their culture, to my understanding, is defined by whichever ruling family is in control. So these would be completely different than the ones we've encountered so far. So yeah, I couldn't give you a fair answer on that one.
But I agree with the doctor on this one. Because of I'm out of character. I'm just going to take a guess. Insect-like bodies, because that's how I picture them.
No, they're lizards.
Oh.
Darby, you've had 2 adventures with them already. How have you not paid attention? They are lizards.
I do. I still picture them like insects.
Then you're stupid.
See, Emily's in the early stages of this game. She still finds these antics funny and worthy of laughing over.
Not once have I described them as insectoid.
So I'm just going to keep my mouth shut.
So, yeah, discussing at this point is not going to get us anywhere. We either need to find the chief engineer or, as the commander said, phaser the door open.
I look around. Is there any other way to get into this space other than through the door?
No, because the 2 doors on either side are also sealed.
There's no Jeffrey tubes that could lead into there.
Do you see Jeffrey's tubes?
Not in this room, but would there be one that led to the engineering where we need to go? Maybe somewhere else on the ship.
Well, there are engineering walkways scattered throughout the ship, but you have not found an access point that would lead you directly into main engine. These doors, however, are open.
Well, Commander, it's your call.
Gee, thank you, Darby. I didn't know that was my decision.
All right, so what is the plan?
We go find the chief engineer. Since we obviously can't cut through the door.
You can. It'll just take a very, very long.
Yes, but we don't have a very, very long time.
Okay, so which door are you gonna go through? Right or left? Not that it matters, because they both open out into the same hallway. And here you find various labs. There's an engineer's office that's has no door. And then you get down a few junctions and run across two doors. And I'll say you guys show up on this side. Because this door is locked.
Wait, which side? The left or the right?
You guys show up in this room, so if you want to put your tokens in, go for it.
Okay, let's see if I can do it this time.
Oh. Forgot about Ensign Red Shirt.
There we go.
Okay, so as you enter this room, I'm going to say that these are not turbolifts; they are decontamination showers.
Well, that's good.
But there's also some blood marks.
Another dead Vulcan.
And some marks. What are you guys? Where are you guys gonna go?
Which direction are we heading?
You
Are we
came
gonna-
in. You came in. Oops! No. Wrong one.
No, we came in from the door on the bottom.
Yes, I know. That's what I was trying to speak about. You came in there.
Yeah.
So, what are you guys gonna be doing?
Which way are the life signs?
There are life signs in here, and then there are irradiated life signs. Yeah, through this door, there are irradiated life signs in this general facility or vicinity.
Well, I'm pretty sure we don't want to talk to the radiated people, so
Yeah, that's why I think that's why we're all moving to the up.
I mean, if you want to try to communicate with them again, that's on you, but
So,
You don't want to go give them pedals, Emily?
no thanks. They're pretty gross.
I have to see red shirts go to the door of the left.
The two red shirts. There's only one.
Oh, well, Darby and whoever the other person. Yeah, I have Darby go to the
and Roja?
Well,
Because that's the purple dot is Tia's.
All right, I have Darby and Ensign Richard go through the door to the left.
Okay, no, that's not gonna happen. Are you really gonna do that?
Why is Darby gonna die?
Probably. With my rolls, yes.
I was using answer on the grounds that it might get him killed. And then I'm really thinking about doing it.
All right, so
No, I'm not.
okay, so
Give Jimmy so much threat for you guys.
so who is going to try and open the door?
I'm not going to try to open the door. Che looks at the door for a minute and goes, "Why don't we just do this the simple way?" And then he knocks on the door.
I'm moving off to the side right here.
So you knock.
Thunk, thunk, thunk. Wait 30, like 10 seconds. Thunk, thunk, thunk.
Josh, go ahead and roll your presence plus security.
I'm terrible at presents.
Wait, Josh, don't you have keen hearing?
Nope.
Damn. Oh, that's right. You chose reflexes.
Oh, crap.
So Josh,
You forgot to put it down.
Yeah.
Josh, in response to your assumption, you hear bump, bada bump.
Do you want me to re-roll or just take that?
I'll just say you got one success. You only needed the one anyway, but you can hear that people. You can hear panic and then
Maybe I just missed this, but did someone try looking for the comm panel?
No, you didn't miss it. Darby's big fat ass is blocking it.
So yes, where's the comms panel?
Oh, it would be right next to the little console that's right by your hand.
Che engages the comms panel. Shut up, Emily. I don't play Star Trek.
Like, I'm just sitting here thinking maybe I missed someone saying something and Jimmy said it wasn't working. But no.
Nope.
I decided to ask, and no one.
I'm just dumb. So
Yeah,
yes,
to be fair, Tias is kind of still a bit catatonic.
she's just kind of moving along with us like, I killed a man. So, yes, Che engages the comm panel. This is Lieutenant Che. You might be needing some assistance.
At this point, we don't have any money.
He doesn't hit the call button again. That's odd. I would have sworn a Ferengi would say that. Pushes the button again. We don't charge anything.
Tell them we want a shrubbery.
We don't charge anything. Do you people need help?
As soon as you hear we don't charge anything, everybody go ahead and give me a presence and security check, please. You'll need one success.
presence and security.
Does that include me?
Yes, you too.
Oh snap! Bank all that shit.
That shit.
Any complications or anything? No task roll?
It's a standard task roll, 2 tasks.
Jesus.
Okay. As soon as you hear, or as soon as you say, we don't charge anything, they flip the fuck out. There's one word that you are all able to hear between the cacophony of screaming. Slavers.
Sir,
Shane?
perhaps you should have mentioned we are a part of the Federation.
Yeah, I was gonna say maybe you should have identified yourself more than just Lieutenant Che.
Oh, the USS Tempest.
Che looks at everyone and goes, "They're from another dimension." Okay, whatever. I'm just a simple man from a simple world
Okay,
that doesn't think that his federation is a universal constant.
So, since everyone, with the exception, since everyone has got the success that they needed, you notice that maybe half the voices in here are women.
I'll take a wow.
So Che opens the comm again. No, I am not a slaver. I am Lieutenant Che of the Federation from the USS Tempest. I'm here to help you. And goddammit, chill your tits.
Do you say that?
Oh my god.
No. Well, not that last part.
You hear one of them go, "What is your species?"
Cation?
At this point, there is a new round of screams.
Is the word we can understand food?
Because as soon as you said Cation, the word that is closely associated with that is assassin.
Is a what?
Che face palms and steps away from the console and just gestures like, someone else handle this.
Alright, here. Excuse me. Hello, this is Dr. Saskinar. I'm a member of the Cardassian Expeditionary Force. I'm currently working in conjunction with the Federation on the USS Tempest. I assure you, no one here is here to kill anybody. Or, I guess, enslave anybody either. Your ship is currently flooded with radiation, as I'm sure you've noticed, and we are here to help you. But we need you to help us.
Okay, so there's several minutes where you don't hear anything back, but then the door opens.
Out of character? God damn it, Jimmy, what kind of backwards dimension is this?
Oh, you have no idea.
It just needed a woman's touch.
Alright. Just be prepared. I'm gonna go in. I am the doctor.
I go in with you just for your safety.
Okay. Oh, no. No. They insist the human stays out.
What?
Che quickly goes, what about the Klingon?
We're fine with the Klingon Union.
Wait. They're fine with the Klingon Union, but not the human? Or the cat?
Yeah, Darby, come on. They think the race of fanatical pacifists is somehow the assassins. What kind of backwards universe are they from?
Oh. I didn't hear assassin originally. Somehow the voice got cut off, and all I heard was ass.
So...
Don't worry, Darby. Just go back to your gymnastic unitard.
Alright. So... They seem to be very comfortable around you, Doc.
As they should.
As they should.
I'm a very good doctor.
He has such a great bedside manner.
Okay,
Wink,
Emily.
wink.
And I need to perform a bedside manner with half of this. All right, so Emily, how familiar are you with beta canon?
Not very.
Okay, because I was gonna bring up something as they're talking with you. You know, as you're checking them out, they're all fine, by the way. But they're a little surprised that you're still with the Cardassian Expeditionary Force. What happened to the Hevation unification?
The what?
In beta canon, there is the supposed link that the Bajorans and the Cardassians were actually the same species.
What?
That the ancient Hevatians kind of left Bajor in some fashion. It never really got into it. Because there's a lot of similarities between the Hevation period of Cardassian Union and Bajoran spirituality at that time.
Hey, Emily, when you inspected them, did you take out their molars?
Oh my god. No, of course not.
But again, you don't know what they're talking about, so it doesn't matter.
I have no idea what you're talking about. I don't know what you're talking about. Where do you think you are?
Just on the outskirts. We opened a wormhole on the outskirts of the Ardanian system.
Well, okay. There's definitely a wormhole. And actually, on that note, is one of you the chief engineer?
The one that was talking to you about the unification
Good
is
to know.
the chief engineer.
We need to shut it down.
Shut what down?
The wormhole. The ship. Whatever.
Well, they certainly ain't in Istanbul because it's not constant.
Sorry, what was that?
We need to get the ship through the wormhole to close it.
You mean back through it?
We're not going back.
Okay, then you are through it.
Technically, the ship is halfway through the worm. It's
Is
not
it?
out of
We
the worm.
went into the. Okay, I don't.
Yeah.
I thought they were like caught on like the
No.
other side of the wormhole that they created, or so. I don't know. Okay.
I'm sorry if I didn't explain that
Okay.
correctly. No, the ship is midpoint in the wormhole.
Well, right now it's not going anywhere. And yeah. I know that you had an issue with our Cation companion.
The assassin.
I'm pretty sure that he has never killed anyone in his life.
Except for all the racks he ran between here and Shuttle Bay.
I don't know that. Shh! Don't tell
Out of
me
character.
make me a liar.
Technically, he did shoot one of them in the back.
Then again, I've only just met him, so. I'm sure he's guilty of something.
I assured them that he's safe, not here to kill them.
I don't think he's an engineer, but he does the sciences, right? That's correct, right?
Yeah, he's the chief science officer.
Yeah, he does. He's a science officer, and maybe you can work together to get through the wormhole so that we can close this up and end this whole radiation problem.
You want us to work with him?
Again, I assure you, he's perfectly safe.
Should Josh roll to look as harmless as possible right now? Because I'm thinking about doing that too, because they didn't like my character either.
Che is deeply conflicted. Because on the one hand, they're Thran, and they scare the crap out of him. So having them finally fear him is actually kind of nice. On the other hand, I haven't killed a damn person in my life. You have to be about a small animal's size and fuzzy.
Okay, so the chief engineer reluctantly agrees. on one condition.
Mm-hmm.
He never leaves your sight.
That's fine.
Okay, so you have the chief engineer who takes you to here. Whoops, I did switch everything, right? Of course I did not. There we
Hooray!
go.
So I'm probably standing off to the side because they don't like humans either.
Oh no, you need to stay as far the fuck away as possible.
There, is that better?
I'm watching you, Che.
I'm watching
a
you.
hawk.
Che literally looks at her and goes,
I pull a collar and a leash out of my pocket.
he looks, I'm somehow not surprised, Moral, that you have those. You
And utter the phrase,
kinky fucker.
and utter the phrase, sit, Ubu, sit.
A formal complaint will be lodged with the captain.
I'll formally requisition you a sense of humor.
Okay, so she opens the door. And when you get inside, you can see, okay, this massive wall isn't there. Just imagine it's a very special effects laden. You know, we spent our entire episode's budget on this one thing engine.
So fancy.
Che
It
hops
would
in a
cost
chair.
a fortune.
Since I'm probably not going to be in the room with them, I'm going to just be standing outside the polling security.
Okay, so the same kind of red swirling energies that is comprising of the wormhole, as well as the whitish blue kind of energy vortexes are funneling in from both sides of the room and meeting in the center to form this like energy swirling energy ball. And beneath that, all on the floor, and then going up the back wall are like these. It's kind of like a crystalline mesh of various shades of purple, just kind of glimmering, and you can see that the ball of energy is kind of, while not directly blasting down onto the crystal matrix, it's kind of, there's like this little swirl of kind of like a little energy twister going down and hitting it.
Vortex.
Che pulls out his tricorder and scans the everything in this room.
Okay, go ahead and roll control and science. Che first. Anybody else that wants to can. as long as they have their tricorder out.
3 successes.
I mean, I could, but I figure I probably have the medical tricorder. So unless I want to scan the engine room for illness.
This ship is sick.
It has radiation poisoning.
It's got the trans-dimensional herp. Herp and herp. All right, so you, Che, you're getting lots of scans.
Cue that noise from Star Trek Online, the tricorder noise. Whenever you scan the anything.
Just remembered I can do that. Well, that's probably a little too loud.
That's fine.
There we go.
No, I can't hear it.
No, you can't hear it.
You're like, it's probably too loud. It's like, no, that was fine. And then you're like, that's better. And then I can't hear anything at all now.
Huh, why can't I hear it?
I don't know.
I heard it, but not through the headset.
Oh well.
Really? Huh. Hang on, let me stop it and restart it. Can you hear it?
Yep.
No.
Huh. Oh well, probably a lag issue on my end.
No, because
Oh well.
yeah, I'm still not hearing it.
I'll work on it later. Figures that I found sounds that I can use and they don't fucking work.
I
Well,
can hear them.
Yeah, apparently they do work. They're just not working with me because of whatever issue.
Well,
All
they're
right.
not working with me either,
Then
Josh. so-
Emily, enjoy the inner core.
Hooray!
So many readings, Josh. This drive is somehow it can create wormholes, obviously, but there's something else that's going on, and you don't know exactly what it is.
Well, either way.
Just by going, but yeah, it's kind of awe-inspiring. And then here is Tias. I need to roll her. Okay, Josh, go ahead and roll your presence and security. Okay, you notice that the catatonic expression on Tias is being replaced with anger. Well, confusion and then anger.
TS.
So you say that out loud? Is anybody else going to do anything?
Yeah.
Wait, what did you say?
He basically just says her name in kind of like a confused manner. And I guess then he'd probably continue and be like, "Is everything all right?"
She just says they're idiots.
In what way?
There's no shielding around the drive.
That's not good.
No, it's really not good. Why would they not do that?
At this point, the chief engineer goes, "What do you mean? Why wouldn't we do that? There wasn't any shielding on the engine that we reverse engineered."
Okay. Everyone seems to be quiet.
Do they have the specs for the engine that they reverse engineered in their computer? Can I check?
Yeah, go ahead and roll your control and security. What's that? So you have a focus, yes. 1 and 2, yes. What's that? Yes. Just trying to think of what the complication would. Josh, while he is looking at
Okay, I couldn't hear any of that because of sneeze.
Sorry about that.
While Moral is looking up the information on the reverse engineer, is there anything you're gonna do? And Nar, is there anything you're gonna do?
I don't think I have anything to do right now.
TS, is this thing going to be unshielded going to get in the way if I move this ship out of this wormhole?
There's no way to move the ship out of the wormhole.
The wormhole is the ship.
The ship has anchored the wormhole.
But the ship is halfway between one dimension and the other. If we shut it off, we're going to cut this ship in half.
We're going to have to destroy the
Say that again, Jimmy. You cut out.
We're going to have to destroy the ship.
He turns to the chief of engineering. Ma'am, what's your name?
She'll give you a name. I don't really have one.
Well, he uses her name. From what I heard over the comm, you guys were fleeing something, right?
The conglomerate.
Well, afraid your ship's not going to make it home. Not if we want to get everyone out of here alive.
She already said earlier they weren't going back.
Okay, so, babe, I'm gonna private message you what you found out.
Okay, I think I'm done sneezing.
Good job.
Okay, so now what did you ask the chief engineer again? Oh, you didn't. You were discussing about.
Yeah, about the fact that to get this ship out, we're probably going to have to cut it in half. Half of it is not making it.
Tia shakes her head no, and she says none of the shit can come. None of it.
I'm going to make a roll to see what she means. Because right now, Che's logic is that if they turn off the wormhole, then the wormhole closes right down the middle of the ship. It's half in and half out, right?
No, because in Star Trek, the wormhole, there are two service points, and then it's kind of like a corridor.
Right.
It's midway through the corridor.
Okay, got it. See, I was thinking it was more like a portal sort of wormhole where, like as you'd said, it was halfway through. Okay. No, don't worry about it. I got it. So yeah, sorry, that's Then we need to find. Che thinks for a moment. Possibility that our runabout will survive the return trip.
To the Tempest?
Yes.
The Tempest is still close by the ship.
Yeah.
So the runabout will make it.
Okay. Will the runabout fit 20 people?
Yes.
Okay, can I download all the specifications of this engine and all?
Yeah.
Okay, I download all the engine specs and everything, so that way, you know, maybe we have it for future reference and all.
So at this point, the chief engineer looks to you, Nar, and informs you that if the ship cannot go, then at least, yes, they need to go as well. They are the last of their species.
All right. Well, we're going to evacuate you.
I turned to the doctor and asked her about what's the possibility of saving those that are infected by the radiation.
From the earlier. I mean, you want me to? All right. Would there be a point in rolling again, or is it still just gonna be the same answer?
People that are affected by radiation.
As last time.
You know, I'll let you re-roll it. I mean, there could have been some time that your brain could have formulated. Oh wait, maybe I didn't think of this.
Okay. So was that
reason and medicine?